another week, another day to be alive, another moment to help defend Israel and bring security back to this troubled land and see the future that God promises. You know, some of these tunnels that we're finding are so deep. I mean, look at this one. It goes down. It's like a well, and we're finding them. We're drilling, and we are destroying these encampments of the enemy and wicked, lawless anarchists. Beware, the righteous are coming for you, and we are not going to put up with terror. It's amazing on our cross-country highway, Highway 6, to see the speed that the security forces, army, police, jumped on this car that careened and crashed with terrorists, suspected terrorists in it. Impressive. They neutralized these people so quick. Hezbollah is raining missiles on us, though, and that is disheartening. I'll tell you what, I was with my family not that long ago, my young son Nadav, my father, and we were in the north in Kiryat Shmona, and missiles hit. We could hear boom, striking our land. And this must stop. It must come to an end. IDF must remain flexible and prepared to respond to the developments on the ground. Hezbollah is threatening to invade. They're threatening to do a full-scale attack on places like Tel Aviv, Haifa, all over this, trying to shut down our land entirely. And it won't happen. We will not let this happen.
500 meters this way is actually where the hostages were kept. You walk over there a few feet, you could fall into the actual tunnel.
By the help of God, keep us in prayer. It's amazing to see on the border where terror is rearing its ugly anti-Semitic head. 3 Israeli employees were killed at the Allenby Bridge border crossing between Israel and Jordan. And a Jordanian man arrives in a truck, opens fire on a bunch of people. The assailant was shot dead. But what in the world? How is this happening? Israelis that were killed was Yonatan Shchuri. This is a few days ago. Yuri Birnbaum, Adrian Marcello. And you have this rearing of an ugly head, but guess what? It won't work. Netanyahu said we're surrounded by murderous ideology led by Iran, the head of the octopus, the head of the snake. And Palestinian Islamic Jihad, you know what they said about this brutal, murderous shooting attack? They said, yes, it's heroic. They said it's heroic, and it represents the mindset of Jordan and the Arab world. That is just unbelievable. I'm telling you what, friends, these are times to be vigilant. These are times to be alert. These are times to be sober and to be focused on God's promises. You know, as this month of Elul will bring us to Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. It's the holiest day on the whole calendar, the Hebrew calendar, and people are giving to charity. People are standing in the gap for the needy, and you're welcome to do that as well. You know, and as we open up the Bible, and we remember there was once a temple standing here, there will be a temple again. We confess. We recognize there is a book of life. Friends, stand in the gap with us. This is God's plan that he's going to gather us back. There's Jewish people running from anti-Semitism. Ezekiel 28, verse 25. Thus says the Lord God, when I've gathered the house of Israel from the peoples among where they were scattered, I will be hallowed in their name in the sight of all nations, and they will dwell in their own land. So this is what we see happening. Won't you help us in this time, in this moment? Won't you help us help them?